Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Sarah, and in today's video we are going to be going through all of my inventory. So all of this stack right here, this whole stack here, not the bottom one, but everything above it, is my market stuff. And I have a few things over there I believe as well. So I need to go through all of this. I need to do a full proper inventory. I have yet to do it, and I was going to actually put this in my next market vlog, but I don't have a video planned for this week, so we'll just do like a market prep 0.5 and do a full inventory together. The first thing I need to do is take everything apart, but I also have some stuff that's on the floor, like not literally on the floor, they're in a box on the floor. Those also will need to end up in here. So let's just take this apart first and go from there. First bag is just bags, so I actually think I might use a few of these, but I really want to empty the bottom bin. It has yarn in it. If I can empty the bottom bin, then I can put all my plushies in plastic bins. So we'll see if I'll be able to empty that onto all my shelves. That'll be step one. In this bin I have blankets. I believe these are all the blankets I have, so full size and baby blankets. And exciting news, I am starting to work on my snugglers again, so they've all been out for a while, but got the elephant, the bunny, which bunny needs some revision for the ears, but we'll get to that eventually. Bin number one is kind of random stuff, and there's some dragons in here, so I would like to sort everything out though and make things make more sense. Second bin, unicorns, dragons. This bin has small stuff in it. And then finally the cow bin. I've made it to the bottom. I've got the yarn, so let's get this on my shelf, see if I have enough room for it. I have an empty bin now, so my plan is to take all the cows and count them as I put them into the empty bin. I'm pretty certain I have an accurate count, but just in case, I'm gonna go through it again. And like I said, I'm gonna put it on Square, so that'll be on my phone. And then once I get everything, we can get a grand total, but let's start with the cows. Almost forgot, but I need to add the cow snugglers and the Highland cow snugglers. Cow snuggler. My two of these. Price. I'm still torn on $50 or $60 for these. I think we'll do 60. But I might change it in the future. These guys are just gonna stay out for now though, because I still have to get their patterns put together. Abbreviation. Name. Highland cow snuggler. Price 60. Manage stock. I have to. Yeah. Save. Okay. Cows and Highland cows are finished. I put all of them back in the bin. I figured that'd be easier for me than just trying to get them to squeeze in the other bin. So now I just have to close this up and then we'll move on to the bin underneath. The next bin has little wills, willows, and unicorns underneath. I'm about to go through these. I think for the little wills, I'm going to end up charging $50 for each of them. And then the actual full dragons, they're going to be different prices. Let's get started. I have somebody interested in this dragon, so I'm planning on keeping it out just for now. We'll just keep this guy out. I'm not even going to add it to the inventory. On the bottom here I have random stuff. Unicorns, a couple daisies, and elephants. All cows, dragons, and then I have an almost empty bin on the top, so that's nice. I can fill it up when I get to that. And then on the very top I have some bags that are filled with some older stuff. There's also blankets and more bags up there. One bag is filled with stuff that I'm not sure what I want to do with yet. If I'll just bring it and see if it'll sell. Honestly, I'm thinking of maybe just doing a clearance bin and just trying to get rid of it. Honestly, just because I just want to move on and focus on my new stuff. The inventory is finished. I need to crunch the numbers, do math, and all that fun stuff. The way that I put it in Square, there's no really easy way for me to just add it up. I have to do it manually. That'll be fun. But I wanted to show you the precarious stack. I know it's a little scary looking, a little dangerous, but this is my solution for now. I honestly think I might move some of these plushies, some of these bins out of my room, but for now, they're in here. That's the update. Let me crunch those numbers, then we'll sit down and we'll talk. So I went through everything that I have, and I have a total of 346 items. Now, there's a percentage of them that they're not very likely to sell. So some of the things that I have, they're probably not going to sell for the price that I have them at right now, and I may end up changing certain prices closer to as well. I'm thinking of actually implementing a clearance bin, which I think I just said, but I definitely want to look into doing that because there's just some things that are older and they need to go, and I would like them to go. The categories that I have that are the biggest or the largest are the ones that I already started working on, so the cows, the unicorns, and the dragons. Actually going through all of my inventory, I'm almost tempted to make more cows and unicorns and dragons. Well, I didn't finish the unicorns, but cows as well, because I really need to bulk out my inventory and make sure it'll last for the 3 days of this event. But for cows, I have 36 of them, counting the Highland cows. I have 53 like different kinds of cows. For unicorns, I have 22 total, and I do plan on making at least a few more of those. I have 30 dragons, and I know for a fact I want to make more than that. I want to have like a total of 20 little wills. I want to have a few more daisies, so there will be more by the time my event rolls around, at least hopefully. And I haven't even started on my sea creature prep, which I'm going to be planning on doing in future videos. So once I get started on that, I think that will help bulk out my inventory and give me some more items. And I also haven't touched my minis bin either, which I pretty much sold out on. So both those things should help get me a higher inventory count. I believe on my last event I had over 700 items, but I can't remember exactly. So this time I would like to reach 1,000 items or more, depending on how many I need to reach my 30,000 goal. I want to bring $30,000 worth of inventory to my event, so whether I'll actually be able to accomplish that, I'm not sure, but I would like to be as close as possible. But without further ado, I know you guys are all interested. The total inventory that I have in terms of monetary value is $11,500. Like I said, this number will probably change a little bit closer to the event because I'll be adjusting certain prices on things, but the total is about $11,500. So that's not a bad place. I mean, I want to say that's not a bad place to start, but I've already started. So it's just not a bad place to be in general. I made probably around $4,000 worth of inventory in these last few market prep videos. So I am pretty confident that I will be able to make enough in inventory to get to my $30,000 goal. But like I said, I'm not going to feel horrible if I can't reach it, but the closer I get, the better it will be. That's my inventory. That's the total. I know it wasn't like the most in-depth video in the world, but like I said at the beginning, I did not have a video planned for this weekend, so hopefully you all were entertained a little bit. Next video will be another market vlog, so that one should be fun. A little bit of a hint for you guys, I'm planning to finish everything that I started in that video, and I am doing pretty well, at least I think so. So there's that. Make sure to keep an eye out for the next market vlog. I'm just crocheting this little bee for absolutely no reason as well. I just wanted to make something small well, on camera and talking with you all. I think that's pretty much it. Let me know down in the comments below if you all want a tutorial for Haley the hippo, and if you do, leave a hippo emoji. Anyways, I'm gonna continue rambling on until this bee is finished, so instead of doing that, we're just gonna go ahead and listen to some music to close out this video. Thank you all so very much for watching to the end. I appreciate you all so very much, and that is it for this video. I will see you in my next video, another market vlog, so keep an eye out. Subscribe if you haven't already. I always forget to say that, but thank you again for watching, and I will check in with you soon. Bye!